2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. Then it's Miller. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's man in a two-guard. And for New York, up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Now, here's Ball. Bridges outside. Shoots, and it's Ball. That time on the assist from Bridges. Ball's got the game going here with the first basket for Charlotte. Pass to Hartenstein. Pass to Hart. Here's the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Three shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
And the second free throw, good. Since returning to Charlotte in 2004, Clark, wins have been hard to come by for the Hornets.
Yeah, they haven't been able to make it out of the first round. But things finally seem to be trending up. They've got a lot of young talent on their roster, and if that talent grows, better days are ahead.
And he makes all 3. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Outside, Ball. It's deflected. Miller against Hart. Brunson, good.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Ball against Brunson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Randall. Second shot opportunity. Here's Hartenstein, and finally they hit one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Ball. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Bridges with some nice defense.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Williams. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Hartenstein. Williams with the block. To the inside. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
You know, here we are watching Trey Mann, Greg, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hand.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others.
Just 5 to shoot, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing. Hornets trail by 3. Ball kicks to Miller. Passes to Mann. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And here is Hart. Williams with the block. Miller surveying the floor. Over Hart. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Julius Randle. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Bridges. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Trey Mann. And Smith subbed in for Ball.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
9-6.
Here's Martin. Smith outside. From the baseline. Knicks with the rebound. Brunson up top. Defended by Richards. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Well, great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
6.
Smith the pass to Williams. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw this game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Micic, he's checked in for the Hornets. .149 left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Anunoby. And here is Robinson. Shoots over Richards. Bounce pass Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's McBride. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Charlotte trailing.
And with each passing season, the 7-footer Nick Richards looks more and more comfortable.
Whenever he's on the floor, Greg, he's going to work hard as well as focused on taking good shots and playing tough defense and really staying within himself. I love that about him.
Well, the 2023 season, Clark, certainly wasn't all Charlotte had hoped for coming into that year.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, injury struggles and a number of other factors just kind of accumulated. You know, they did keep fighting pretty much until the end, and they deserve a lot of credit for that, even though they knew they'd missed the postseason.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of
it. Second free throw, no good. Hornets trail by 3. Now Smith, still without a basket.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Hornets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Smith hits them both. The Knicks with the lead. 54 seconds left to play in the first. Robinson on the wing. Defended by Richard. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Micic. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. McBride passes to Burks. Popped up there for Robinson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Back to Smith. Pass to Micic. Three-pointer. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's Charlotte. They lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. They've got LaMelo Ball. Bridges out there with Miller. Then it's Williams. And it's man in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Ball. He kicks it to Miller. Over Hart. Miller, no luck. New York trailing. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Ball. Brunson, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Now, here's Hart. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Chalk up 2 there. Hart's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now, here's Bridges. Still scoreless. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And he makes that one. And the Knicks lead by 2.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
Poke loose. Bridges passes to Williams. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randle with the right choice there, finding the open man.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Miller, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Here's Randle following the bucket by the Hornets. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's man. He's defended by Randle. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo. Randle against Bridges. They get it back. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
To the middle, here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead. And a close look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for him, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
on the floor now for Charlotte.
Your Knicks sitting answer.
Here's Micic. 5 points in the game. Out to Smith. Pass to Williams. Back to Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The rebound by McBride. The Knicks leading by 4. Passes it to Burks. Now Anunoby. He's guarded by Williams. Anunoby against Williams. Now here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Here's McBride, and the Knicks good for 2.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Knicks lead 26-20.
Smith with it. There's the pass to Williams. Here's Micic. 1:12 left in the second quarter. Back to Williams. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
McBride passes to Burks. Here's McBride, covered by Smith. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Smith. Bucket is good.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Charlotte foul. Micic. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Knicks have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
2 shots.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And he makes the first. The Knicks making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Curry's checked in. And Burks hits 2 free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Burks against Curry. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 14, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, you know, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. After a slow start, they turned up in the second quarter, going into the half with a 4-point lead. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
This kind of defense won't cut it. You have to get yourself in position to contest shots. This means making the right reads and putting forth the effort. They've done neither, and their opponent is taking advantage.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Dancers.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the Knicks with possession here. They lead by 4. Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Hartenstein. Just 5 on the clock. High post try. Hart, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
The drive-by ball. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing for the strengths of your best players. Melo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. Here's man. Following the basket by Julius Randle. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Ball no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
Here's Miller, following the basket by Julius Randle. Right wing. Got a piece of it. Here's DiVincenzo. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
How about that burst and bounce from Bridges on the throwdown as he rolled right by the defenders?
Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. Brunson surveying the D. On the wing, DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
Knicks lead,
Pass to Williams. Kicks it to Miller.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Here's Brunson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's man. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Hornets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Trey Mann at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. The Knicks leading by 10. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Hornets foul.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Hartenstein. Checked in for the Hornets.
Substitution on the court.
Brunson against Ball. Randall kicks to Anunoby. And here's Brunson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 10.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
And the Hornets call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Richards. He's checked in for Charlotte. Curry comes in for Ball. Knicks on defense. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Smith against Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Miller outside. Good on the triple. Miller's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
The shot's good from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 12.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Miller outside. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Connects from 3-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here is Smith. Bridges outside. Off target from 3-point range. Curry against Hart. Pass to Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Randall. Nifty move. And it's blocked. Bridges against DiVincenzo. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Bridges.
Well, I tell you what, it's obvious Bridges takes great pride in working through contact and capitalizing.
Passes it to Hart. Back to Randall. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Relentlessness of Randall. R squared taking on all company.
38.
Smith, the pass to Curry. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. The pass to Miller. The shot. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Smith scanning the floor. The shot, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New York ahead. We lead by 14. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miller, and it's Mann in at the two-guard spot. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for New York. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Pass to McBride. Here's Anunoby. No good from outside. The Hornets shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Shoots. Man can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Mann. Williams up on top. Outside, Ball. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Now, here's Anunoby over Williams. New York, no good that time either.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And here is Ball. Miller finds Williams. Shoots over Anunoby. No good off the back of the rim.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Bogdanovich passes to McBride. Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Williams. Here's McBride. Pass to Burks. From downtown, the rebound by LaMelo Ball. Hornets trail by 13. Passes it to Mann. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
New York calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Randall's checked in for the Knicks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Burks. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Williams. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort and see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. So it'll be Miles Bridges shooting. Julius Randle picks one up. Let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New York.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
The Knicks leading by 8. The pass to Hartenstein. Pass to Anunoby. Good D by Miller.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Here's Randall. Up again. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. 4 on the clock. And the Knicks miss again. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hartenstein, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blower. And the foul called on the Charlotte Hornets.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket no matter who was offering the resistance.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0-for-2 that time. Miller outside. At the elbow, Williams. Bridges dishes the ball for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brunson the pass to Randall. Here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Ball. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. 1:02 left to play in the final quarter. And again, the Hornets missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Good on the three-point shot. And the Knicks lead by 11.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Hart. Now, Brunson. Out to the right wing. Bridges against Randall. Shoots over Bridges. Randall no good. Bridges finds Miller. Connects from downtown.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
So it's New York picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered the most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives them. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.